Okay, we're almost finished here with the lesson, but we've got to move along. So with the key of E, and I don't want to leave anybody out. Obviously we've got four dots with the key of E here. Now G isn't one of those dots, but A is. A's the fourth. The A dot's the fourth of E. The B dot's the fifth. The C sharp dot's the sixth, and the E dot is the root. So obviously we could play an E shape from the E dot right there as root, the inner half note of the E shape build. All right. Now the C sharp would be the sixth of E, so we can certainly play a G shape there. The C sharp is the sixth. We can also play it as the outer note of a shape from the B dot. Okay, and then from the fifth there, so it's like going down in caged almost. We could play the B as the outer note in a C shape. So from the B dot, if you know where the B dot is, and people are playing in the key of E, right? The key of E, I hope, is down here. You know where the B dot is. That the B dot's the fifth of E, so you can play your C shape 3, 4, 5. You can play a C shape pentatonic right there, like that. Just a little thing to show you that it fits together, and that's about it for the. Actually, the A dot is the fourth, so you can use that. You can also play a D shape from way down here. You can start a D from the second of E, which is this F sharp right here. Okay, so from the A dot, you can go down. You can go down in a D shape there. 4, 3, 2. Now this is where it pays to start playing ascending scales, because you can play them down. You're going to have to play them through the warp, and you're going to have to count them down from string to string. But believe me, they're there to be counted. Okay, so they're easy. It's good to have a pattern stack in front of you when you do that. So here's a pattern stack. Don't worry about it. It's in the key of C. And from the D shape, we go 4, 3, 2. So above that would be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So above this D shape, okay, we have a 6, 5. Should be right here. 6 is C sharp. 5 is B. I had a little trouble with that for a second, because remember, when we have these builds, okay, the 6, 5, sorry I have to do everything in charts, but here's our key of E here, all right, and the 4 is an A, and that's where an A dot is, and that would be the fourth. A is the fourth of E in the key of E. This is the key of E right here. Okay, so A is the fourth in the key E. Remember, fourths go backwards in the string circle. So here's our 2, 3, 4. If we're going to count down backwards, the 6, 5 would be right here. Now look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2. Does that look familiar? Right there we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2 in the key of E. Here is our S3L right here. So here's our D shape right here, 5, 6 in the middle. And I'm just showing you how these string things line up. How do they line up? All right. So I was just talking to my wife a little bit about things. She's going to take care of some stuff for me. So I'm going to continue here. So this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, guess what? That is our S3L. And the shapes are D, A, and E. So that works out as far as where do these things go. the 5/6 is going to be justified to the left, all right, of this in this situation, and then the 7√2. So remember, 2, 3, 4 always goes to 5/6 because the fourth of 2 is 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 5, 6, 7 root. So you got to see how these stack up. It's like a mini 7L here. And it's definitely a Dorian scale there. Okay, so let's look at the key of F. Key of F shares the dots, 3 dots in the key of F. The E dot is the leading tone to F, the key of F. The G dot is the second in the key of F. And the A dot is the third. So in the key of F we have E is the E half diminished. Then we have our F. Then we have our G minor, which uses the, you know, in the G minor we got G, and then we got a minor third there to the B flat. Okay, and then we have the A minor is the third in the key of F. Alright, so we have 3 dots in the key of F. And as you know, you can use the outers or the inners of those dots. So in the, you know, just as the last time, we're going to hopefully have to say this and zoom in. So in the E shape here, we can look at 7√2. And in the D shape is normally 2, 3, 4, but we can look at the 2 as the outer note in the E shape. If you want to count down to a E shape from there, would be one way of looking at it. And usually I find that the shape that's easiest to count down from is the G shape. You know, sure, G goes 6, 7 root, but if I'm on root, I know I can go down to that G shape. You know, whether you're counting down or not, I'll skip to that 6 and count back up. That's all I'm saying. Let's go on to the key of G flat. All right, so hopefully in the buffer we still have our keyboard. Okay, moving right along, we have our keyboard. Now we're on the key of G flat, and this note better be labeled G flat. Luckily it was labeled F sharp properly. So we are zoomed way in on this stuff. I mean, this stuff is way out. This stuff is way out. I mean, you can't get what we're looking at in this lesson and the resolution that we have. So we have the benefit of being, this is like Google Earth, you know. Where are these charts? So the key of G flat, we're involved with 2 dots. B in G flat, well, let's just play a G flat scale. G flat, A flat, B flat, B. There's a dot right there, B. C sharp. Okay, there's the C sharp. That's the 5th of you know, D flat is the 5th of G flat. Okay, so remember about the key of G flat, they're all accidentals, and the accidentals are a pentatonic scale. G flat, A flat, B flat, D flat, and E flat are the pentatonics of the key of G flat. So you can just go, you know. Okay, so it's root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6. All accidentals. So that but B is the 4th of the key of G flat. There's your 3, there's your 4. So we have 2 dots. We have the in the key of B flat, sorry, in the key of G flat. We have C sharp dot and then the G dot and the B dot. So you can see how this would be able to be worked. We could go downward to a D shape, starting from that B note. Someone said we're gonna play in G flat, well, because his guitar was down tuned or something, and you got to play in G flat. He's playing in G, right?